Hope you're having a great day. Join on in, say what's up if you're watching after the fact. You know, anything I do today, anything I bring to you, if it brings you any value whatsoever, please, in return, the smallest thing you could do, give a like, give a share, drop a comment, drop your questions below. What's up, brother? I come here each and every single Friday, sometimes on time, sometimes a little late, usually 11 Mountain Standard Time. We had a client kickoff meeting this morning that got a little sucked behind on my time, but I am here for you guys to get your head right, to get your mind right, to get your strategy right on all things B2B, which is the business to the business, marketing, sales, lead generation, social selling, and especially LinkedIn. All right, I talk about LinkedIn a lot. And by the way, if you came out, so just real quick before I dive in here, talk about LinkedIn a lot because LinkedIn is the dominant platform. It really is. It's the number one platform for generating sales and high dollar sales, whether you sell a product, whether you sell a service, whether you sell to consumers, whether you sell B2B. LinkedIn is the dominant platform, and I'm going to talk on that today. I talk about that a lot. Today we're going to be chatting on the when, the how, and the what. The what to be posting. This is a question I actually posed via my team, and they thought this would be good to talk about. We get a lot of questions from clients. We get a lot of questions in the sales process and from you guys on when should we be posting? What should we be posting when it comes to LinkedIn? And really, the only reason I do these Facebook Lives is because LinkedIn is still rolling out their live platform. Other than that, it really is the go-to platform. It really is the best tool out there. There's 600 million users. The people who use the platform, they got money. They're CEOs, they're executives. They've got businesses, they've got infrastructure. When you're using Facebook, usually you got a lot more consumer-driven stuff going on here. So I do these live here. I do these live streams every Friday on Facebook, and then I take this content and I repurpose it. I take pieces of this and I repurpose it for LinkedIn because that's where the money's made. Right? And I'm going to empower you guys to do this. If you came out to my talk on, Wednesday. If you came out to the Denver Startup Grind on Wednesday, I really appreciate you. We had a lot of fun. We talked about a lot of different stuff. My background, building our business, building other people's businesses, management, sales, marketing. If you want the opportunity to come see me live again, come see me speak live, I am doing another talk here, May 2nd. I put the link above. This is for a group called Great Minds. There's going to be some alpha entrepreneur women, alpha entrepreneur men there. I've attended the event before. There's some really high-level people there. I really recommend you come sign up ASAP before it sells out. And would love to meet you in person if we haven't already. So the link is attached above. Also, don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. So today we're going to talk about the when, the how, and the what on posting LinkedIn. Now, what do you need first? Like, what's the very first thing you need in order to do this, to even understand how to test content on the platform? Well, the first thing you need is content, right? Custom content, not blogs, not articles, not random competitor or random like videos and stuff that you find that are other people's. I've talked about this a lot. Custom to you, custom to your solution, custom to your expertise, custom to your thought leadership. You need content to fuel the social selling engine on LinkedIn, and you can do this without spending a dime on marketing. You can generate leads, generate sales, generate brand awareness on the platform without having to spend a dime on marketing. How cool is that? Not a single penny. So the first thing you need to have content, and go back to my other videos. I talk about how to produce it, what to produce, how to come up with the creative behind it, how to do it with very little investment, how to take like one one key theme that you produce on and produce 1,000 pieces of content. And so you first need to know what to do. Now, question is, what are the best days to do it? What are the best days to post on LinkedIn? I just went through this report for you that LinkedIn put out. It's a 2019 report on posting, when to post, how to post. And when you're using LinkedIn, here's the thing, here's where I would recommend you start off with, right? You have the ability to go in, and if you don't have connections right now, or you're still kind of like building connections there, go through, whether you have a premium account or you have just a regular old generic account, go through and actually filter and identify, well, first off, what is the geography of my audience? Because from that, that's going to allow you to determine what time zones you're going to want to be kind of filtering by. So if I'm in Mountain Standard Time, but the vast majority of my connections are on Eastern Time, or my prospects are mostly on Eastern Time, well, I want to make sure I'm assessing when I'm posting something that lines up with the key time windows in those time zones. So if you know, for example, LinkedIn put out this report, they're recommending the best days to post are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I agree with that. Through testing, through years of tweaking and putting content out, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are absolutely the best days to be sharing out content and sharing out posts. And the times that are recommended are about 10 to 11, which falls in line. So if I'm Mountain Time and I need to be getting in the window of 10 to 11 Eastern Time, because that's where most of my audience, that's where the majority of my peoples are spending their time, that's when they're spending their time there, I need to be posting out between 8 a.m. and 10 Mountain Standard Time, because my audience is Eastern Time. Or if the majority are in Pacific Time, I would be posting, you know, an hour ahead of those time windows. So, you know, they are suggesting that these days are best, and I've tested this, I confirm this, you know, Tuesdays are great, Wednesdays are great. If you're gonna be sharing content out between the windows of 10 a.m., 10 and 11 are good, but I've also found that if you can hit it early in the morning, like I'm talking that 6 to 8 a.m. window, that's when a lot of those presidents, a lot of those CEOs, a lot of those folks that you're probably trying to get in front of on LinkedIn, that's when they're kind of just starting their day, and they're going to log into the platform, they're going to be checking it out, they're going to be consuming some content before they're, you know, while they're checking their emails, while they're checking their other stuff. So that's another thing I would recommend. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, either like first thing in the morning, right when you wake up, get something out there, or 10 to 11, mid-afternoon. That's kind of that window between people get, you know, they get busy, they start doing some shit when they get into the office, and then they kind of, you know, check social media for a little bit before they dip off to lunch, and then they're off at lunch, so they're maybe checking their Facebook, then they're checking their Instagram, their other feeds, and then they're back in the office and they're working. So you need to assess, you know, these are just recommendations, but you got to kind of assess who is your audience, what time zone are they in, and who are they psychographically, I don't know. Are they an IT person? Are they a CEO? Are they a marketing director, right? If it's a marketing director, marketing people tend to be on the platform a little more consistently. So throughout the day, you're kind of able to reach those people. And I've put stuff out that's been like late afternoon and it's crushed it. I've put stuff out that's early in the afternoon and it's absolutely crushed it. So you just gotta assess. Now, LinkedIn is also recommending Saturday and Sundays are the worst days to be sharing content. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. A lot of busy executives, a lot of busy CEOs, they are, hey guys, what's going on here? Sorry, I'm not doing a good job of saying what's up. A lot of executives are working Saturdays, right? I know our president, right, my business partner, a lot of people are using Saturday mornings to bust out some work for the rest of the weekend. Now, Sundays, most of them take off. I work Sundays myself, so I'm using LinkedIn a lot. If you want to get in front of me on LinkedIn, Sundays are great days to do it, because not a lot of people are sharing those days because they feel like LinkedIn is the business platform. So folks only use it from Monday through Friday. But I've done a lot of testing with this. Saturday morning, if you can hit it early Saturday morning before people get caught up with their day, they go do their hiking, they go do their family events. Busy executives are usually following up with some work they didn't get finished Saturday morning. So those are really great foundational times that you can be posting. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Mondays, I do like also like first thing in the morning, like really, really early in the morning. People kind of dive in, they're kind of groggy from the weekend, so they're just, sometimes they get busy, but also there is a certain segment of people who are just spending some time on social media before they dive into their day. And Monday mornings are really great. In the afternoon, not as much. Later in the day, you're not going to get anything. So just as a recap, first, got to have content to post. Got to be custom to you. It's got to be unique. It's got to be problem solving. Have lots of other conversations we've had on that before in other live streams. Number 3, what does your audience look like? What time zone are they in? What's the psychology of that person? Tech? Are they marketing? Are they sales? Are they business development? Or are they president, CEO? What times are best? Totally depends. But recommended Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday between 10 and 11, and then Saturday mornings are great. Fridays suck for whatever reason. I don't know why. I've tested a lot of content sharing on Fridays and it's been horrible. And by the way, guys, if you have any questions, drop them below. If you have any, any questions LinkedIn related, drop them below. I'm here to help you, be able to use that platform without having to spend a ton of money on paid ads. And I've been doing this, been using this since I was 15 years old and have grown. We're on a roadmap to an 8-figure business just from organic, building from organic awareness using social media platforms. Okay. So times recommended, those are good guidelines. Now here's the thing, is the marketing is never an exact science. That's why people get frustrated with marketing, because it's never an exact science. You got to test, you got to tweak, and a lot of people spend a lot of time creating content for social media, but then they only share it out one time and it doesn't perform very well, and then they get detoured and they think it didn't work, or they think it didn't resonate, and they kind of just like table it. I've taken the same, pieces of content, video, articles, podcast, and I've posted the same piece of content out 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times using different times, using different headlines, different teaser text. So all these things play a role in testing what's going to actually be working. So you got to test. If something doesn't work, try it again. Try it again another day. Try it again another week. Don't just bury it. Don't just bury it. Bury it. There we go. Don't just bury it. Don't just throw it away. And then you got to use a different mix. So maybe what's not getting the interactions is you're only sharing articles, right? Or you're only sharing video, or you're only sharing like text posts, or you're only sharing graphics. You got to have a mix. Got to have kind of like a salad bowl mix of all of the above. Otherwise, people are only going to kind of see you for that one piece, and they may start to tune it out, which is why it's not getting the engagement that you're looking for. It's not getting the reach that you're looking for. So hope that was helpful, guys. Any other questions on when, how, what? I'm here every Friday, 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Dive in here, everything B2B. social selling, lead gen, and content marketing. That's what we're talking about today. We're talking about LinkedIn times to post. If you missed my talk, or you came to my talk for Denver Startup Grind on Wednesday, I'm doing another one on May 2nd for a group of alpha women entrepreneurs. You can sign up in the link above, connect with me on LinkedIn, and have a great rest of your weekend, okay? Let me know if there's any questions I can answer for you, and I'll see you guys on the other side.